I have a question for you. Why, when you can reach the branches, do you stop climbing trees? I know it's absolutely ridiculous, and the more you think about it, the more ridiculous it gets. And we can compare that to life. I want you to think about when you were a small child. Yes, you had a certain amount of freedom, but you were restricted by your parents or carers. You had to eat at certain times, you had to be places at certain times, you had to go to bed at certain times. And although you had certain amounts of freedom, your lives were slightly restricted. But what we forget is that as we grow, as we get older and become adults, we have more freedom because we are able to make our own choices. We can choose to climb trees. We can choose to book a holiday. We can choose to spend the evening with friends. We can choose to spend time in nature. But very often we don't make those choices. We choose to stay on the treadmill 9 to 5 every single day, doing the same thing, going to work, coming home, eating, going to bed, getting up the next day, going to work, eating, going to bed. It's never ending. So why, when you have the freedom, do you choose to live a restricted life? Think about it as if a bird is trapped in a cage. Maybe you're that bird trapped in the cage, but what you don't realise is that cage door has always been open. Outside of that cage, there are experiences, there are opportunities, there is fun, there's laughter, there is joy, there is truly living. Living in a cage is just existing. You weren't born to exist, but you were born to live a phenomenal life. So my question to you is, what is stopping you living that phenomenal life? What is stopping you meeting with friends? What is stopping you booking that holiday? What is stopping you prioritising time for you? Well, very often it is your beliefs that stop you doing those things. The belief that life should be hard. Life's about working to pay the bills. Life isn't about prioritising fun. And these beliefs you'll have picked up from people around you as you were growing up, maybe adults or peers or carers. And you'll have absorbed these beliefs until they felt like they became part of you. And those beliefs then dictate your life. And we don't realise that these beliefs are the things that are keeping us trapped in the cage. We don't realise that the beliefs are the things that are stopping us from standing on that cage entrance and flying and taking that step and exploring the world and exploring our freedom and exploring those opportunities. What we need to do is to change our beliefs. We need to decide that life should be about fun. Life should be about creating memories. Life should be about adventure, exploration, enjoyment, creating incredible times with people that are really important to us. So my question to you is, what are you believing about life that keeps you in your cage? And I know that you can see what's outside. I know that you see that, but I know that sometimes you choose to ignore that for fear that you'll never have it. Well, I'm here to tell you today that you can have everything that you want. You just have to believe that you can and take immediate action. Now, the action for you might be calling a friend. It might be looking up that holiday. It might be looking at other jobs. But I will tell you one thing. Your life outside of that cage is far more exciting and rewarding than you ever thought possible. Can you afford to spend the rest of your life restricted, existing in that cage? I think not. I'd love to hear your comments on this, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about why you think when we can reach the branches, we stop climbing the trees. Really be delighted to hear any thoughts that you have. Please comment below. I will respond, and have a great day.